Oh, yep. This is take two. I'm gonna try to keep this brief due to storage restraints on the old cell phone. But I feel this is as current can be. I'm gonna skip ahead for this one because I feel like there's a need to do some clearing up, maybe. Now, I'm fully aware that there are those amongst you, amongst my tribe, amongst the punks, that really see not a whole lot, all that, terrible about my current situation. Like, I'll be the first to admit, yeah, it's not fucking optimal. It's not great. It was kind of unexpected, sudden, right? But like, it's beautiful weather. I got a good setup. I got fucking like hot food, fucking coffee, right? There's been a lot worse areas and locations that I have been personally in my life, and a lot of me fucking boon companions and compatriots have as well, right? They're like, wow, he's actually doing fairly well for what he's got. And then there are those who see this, like I've seen the frowny faces and the little tear emojis or whatever the fuck, that really have no clue, right? They just see my current situation and they're like, oh, the poor fucking unfortunate derelict fucking homeless guy, like, oh, he's fucking dirty and he's drinking out of a fucking bucket fucking stove. Well, first off, I'd like to see you fucking fashion a bucket stove like that. Boom, boom, boom. And secondly, like, you're not fully aware of the whole everything that's going on, right? You just see what I've kind of posted and the little bit of explanations I've done. Now, first and foremost, the only fucking main contributing factor as why I was even in that Wish residence was me kindly father put me up. He paid months of rent. My father is not an overly wealthy fellow, and he was just trying to do this so I wasn't like sleeping in an abandoned building or whatever the fuck, because I got like responsibilities with CAS and all that. I do appreciate that, but like, I got a tax return and I paid some rent. Now the tax return's all gone, and the dole I've been trying to get, even though I fucking disagree with it and it goes against my fucking pride, for like 3 months, and the fucking social assistance has been next to fucking utterly useless. They lose all my documentation. I've done it on my own. I've done it with my stepdad. I've done it with my Choice for Change mental health and addictions counselor over and over and over again, and they fucking continue like to act like I don't exist. So like, they're not helping at all. I can't currently work. My knee is shattered. I don't got any real like higher education or training or trade skills, and I've tried time and again to apply at metal shops and factories over, like, of course, of all the bloody city, and I've got nil, next to nothing fucking return for interviews or anything like that. And then I was working at Canadian Tire Warehouse for $18 fucking an hour, and even if everything went swimmingly, I did pass the 3-month probationary period, and they gave me the boost and raise, and I got the permanent position. The raise would have been like 50 cents. That wouldn't have given me any fucking benefits, and I would have busted my ass day after day after day for a wage that does not match the current living wage, like, standard. So I would be in a constant state of decline and fucking slaving away for a corporation that doesn't give a flying fuck about me. And even if I did, give it my all and pull up my bootstraps, it's not realistic that I could, like, because I looked for affordable apartments and they just weren't in the cards. The very few that were, they didn't fucking give it to me, right? Because of obvious reasons, most likely. But so realistically, even if I did work hard every single day like I was doing, and I did successfully continue keeping this fucking shitty Canadian Tire job, realistically, I wouldn't be able to afford any residence other than a terrible little Wish residence anyway. Like, it wouldn't work. Like, you could have pipe dreams and hopes and pull up your bootstraps, but it doesn't fucking work. So I don't want, it hurts my pride, and I fucking feel like it's like fucking worthless slime for continuously getting fucking handouts from my father and the donations that I really appreciate from me mom and stuff like that. But it's not me. I'd like to be self-sustained, self-sufficient. I like to pay my own way, right? It's fucking pride. It's an honor thing. And I can't do that like that. I can't do that with me mom. And so, like, by the end of the month here, if the dole's not kicked in, I'm not fucking asked. I refuse to fucking put out my hat again to me pa for another fucking payment. So I would have been evicted anyway. I would have been fucking evicted anyway. Like, I'm not on fucking crazy cans. I'm not smoking meth. I smoke cigarettes. I drink a wobbly pop every now and again just to fucking calm me down. And that's it. Like, I'm working as tirelessly and as hard as I possibly can. Not only that, That fucking Wish resident had so many restraints and restrictions and rules and regulations that it would have been just a matter of time before they booted me out. And secondly, I was miserable. I felt like I was trapped in this little box, and I was getting angrier and angrier and more frustrated that I couldn't, like, it wasn't good for my overall mental health. Now, like, I'm an insomniac. I fucking sit up all night, fucking stewing over, like, the same shit over and over and over again. That's what was happening. Now, not only am I satisfied, like, I do appreciate and, like, really take pride in a full day's work, right? But not for some shitty corporation that fucking demands everything I got. And yeah, I fucking help that better their cause, but it does nothing for fucking me. But now, I am fucking working for myself. I am making advancements in my own way. I am fucking, like, I do have a plan and a long-term course of action, like goals that I've set that I've really been refining way before this eviction, and they do not include living in a fucking witch house in a corner in the sticks permanently. This is just kind of a temporary whoops. Like, I'm working with what I got, how the way I'm able to work, correct? And, like, I kind of rather prefer it. I can do what I want, basically. I don't have to fucking follow these outrageous, ridiculous rules that are just unrealistic for me. I'm fucking building things. I'm creating. A lot of what I create is out of need and necessity currently, but it's mine, right? And it like, when I make advancements, it fucking, like, it gives me fucking pride. Like, and it's for me. It's not for Canadian Tire. It's not for some shitty factory that just treats you like a fucking number and then kicks you out when your contract's up because you're weird or whatever the fuck. They don't like the way you fucking shimmy and shake around. They just use you till your wrists go out and your knee blows out and your mental health goes away, and then you get hooked back on fucking drugs to fucking calm your fucking depression and your state of mind. That's what happened to me over and over and over, trying to work within their rules, their regulations, their fucking system. It doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for a lot of us. Getting paid a minimum wage position to work for lower and lower, like, standard of living expectations, so you can just be trapped in this repeated cycle of needing that little bit of a fucking paycheck just to pay the rent, just to do it again next week, and to be so exhausted that the only thing you do is play little video games, and you wake up at 5 in the morning and do it all again. It's a fucking goddamn slave wage, and it's wrong, and it's corrupt. I have actual real set goals that will, like, my main contributing force is to be able to do right by my son. That's why I moved to Windsor, and be, I don't know, successful, and be able to, you know, raise him, right? Now, I've fucked up over and over. I know that I have. I'm not a fucking fool, and I'm not oblivious or, like, delirious or ignorant of the fact at all. But I'm really trying to take what I've done wrong and fucking change it. There were factors why I've done wrong, and those factors are not in play currently. I'm very, very sober. I'm on my medication, and I'm clear-headed, correct? Also, once again, yes, I'm collecting cans, but it's not always going to be the case. I'm very, very proficient at actually accumulating real fucking currency for scrap metal, and it's something I you know, worked out the kinks long ago, and I'm good at. I enjoy, and I'm fucking, like, eventually I will be starting to make actual real advancements in my currency, not just enough to buy coffee and essential supplies like duct tape and shit like that, right? And also, that's not permanent. The only fucking real reason that I'm doing that is because I'm not on the dole. I'm not fucking really wanting to accept any more fucking handouts or charitable contributions, even though they are appreciated, and sometimes you do have to swallow your pride. I don't really want to anymore, and I have no other option. It's either beg. I'm not fucking begging. I'm not standing on the goddamn corner or, like, in the middle of a fucking median holding the sign, "I'm a homeless vet." I'm not begging for something I don't even fucking agree with or necessarily fucking like, or I'm against. It's against my principles. Fuck it. If I gotta fucking generate a currency, then I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna work for it, and I work all day very hard, and at night I sleep. I never was. I was fucking up till the sun came up every night at this fucking Wish place, fucking cycling through things I cannot change and getting angrier and more frustrated. Now I'm fucking satisfied with a job well done, and I sleep. I'm fucking drained out, and I wake up ready to go with plans and courses of action. This is just another unexpected, but at the moment, my reality stop along the old way, right? I am going to prove to you through this documentation, not just talk and have fluffy little words, but words are worthless unless you have the action to fucking add the value, the weight, the fucking currency. And I will fucking prove it. I will prove my worth, and I will fucking show you. I'm documenting this not just for a minor distraction, to, kind of let me vent my inner thoughts and things, but as a journal of my advancements in what I believe is the most realistic and doable way that I can fucking do it, right? Everybody's got a way. I can't do it their way. I tried and failed, but I can do it my way. I'm not breaking into buildings. I'm not stealing. I'm not robbing. I'm not ripping people off. I'm not selling drugs. I'm not on drugs. What I'm doing is mostly fucking mining just what's around, what's thrown out, what's left. Like, everything has a value. Most things you can fucking take apart, and the metal has value. That's why people fucking mine it, and that's why people make millions off it. Well, I'm not making millions, but you just watch. And that's it. Now, I don't want to get too intense, and I really just wanted to say that, just to clear some things up. I do appreciate your time. Up the punks. Have a good day and night. Good evening. Goodbye.